Alright, welcome to the first episode of Sins of a Solar Empire Rebellion. Damn, that's a long title. But, so there's between this and Legends of Pegasus, which could also happen maybe in a little bit. But, we're gonna do this. The best way I can describe this game, if you don't know it already, is Age of Empires in space. With just a little bit more tweaking. There is no campaign. So let's just start a new game. We're just gonna do 2 players for right now. So you can kind of change maps. So medium, large, small, whatever. Game options, victory options, all this stuff. It's already set. So it seems like a bigger one to do, and there's all this other stuff. So player setup and all this. So that's good. Oh, wrong button. So let's hop right into it. So I guess that's the colors. What was teal? There we go. So we can pick which one we're going to be. So we can be Rebel. Oh, okay, so the if you saw the last episode, but the little episode I did before, I showed off. It was the opening sort of video. So the TEC would be the Traitor, whatever coalition, the Advent, and the Visari. So what these guys had, the amateur highly advanced civilization rely heavily on spiritual, psychic, cybernetic technologies. So we have loyalists and rebels. TC, so they always have loyalists and rebels, so that's why it says rebellion. So as the loyalists have Fury of Unite, just increase weapon damage, currently control enemy, or permanently control. Unity. One of the unities will right of engines and activate grading. Increase weapon damage. Let's see what these guys have. Return of the Fallen. Oh, so if something gets destroyed, sometimes it'll be redone. Reanimation. Okay, must. What was the cost of constructing new temples of communion? Okay, cleans and renew. Ability to harness antimatter. What else? Okay. So these are just what these guys get. We're gonna go with Advent Rebel. They can be random. I want to be teal. Yeah, that's all good. So we don't need to mess with the options or anything. So let's hop right in, do a little bit. There's a tutorial for this game as you saw before. It's very simplistic. I don't really feel like going through it. I could, if you guys want me to, leave a comment if you do. It's pretty simplistic, though. It just kind of shows what you need to do stuff. I can really describe it when I'm doing it. It would be easy enough for me to do. So this game kind of starts out the same way as Endless Space does. You get one planet and some basic resources. So here we have 2 assembly drones, and these guys can build. So it is kind of like
guide me.
StarCraft in a way that you get.
Show me the path.
You get people that can build, and you get attacking units.
Revealing.
So what we're going to do is turn these guys into a fleet, which kind of just makes them all be together, and we're going to. So this is move. So when you move them,
Unity be my guide.
It takes a few seconds for those people to move, and then they'll move as a fleet. So that's what I did in tactic management. So creating a fleet and retreat. which does stuff. So there is some hotkeys. I might use them, might not. There is no minimap, which I'm kind of disappointed because you kind of have to like scroll out, move, scroll in, and there's no real good way. You can use arrow keys to move, but it's kind of awkward to move your hand away from it. And this game is in real time, which means I'm probably going to get shit on because I'm not doing anything. So let's make a frigate right away. So we have supply, so that's the current supply that we can use. This is credits, which are used to build stuff, metal, and then crystal. So let's go over here. So this is 2 metals and extractors. So we get 0.46 crystal per second. So you can see it takes about 2 seconds to get a crystal and metal. So these cost things. This is a capital ship factory. So let's make a capital ship. So these guys have some stuff.
Our word shall be spread.
So that just means the ship was done. Let's actually do this first. Yeah, so that just made a rally point just by right-clicking. What was I doing? So let's make something. I'm just looking at the stats here. So these don't cost anything, but you only get 1. So these have, they're called command ships or battleships or whatever you want to call them. Mothership. Looking for average damage and everything else. Let's go with Halcyon Carrier. So that's going to take insufficient fleet capacity. Oh, because I already have one. Okay, and now we're going to use the creators. No, they're not.
What needs revealing?
Where did they go?
What lies before us?
You get out of the way. Here we go. And these are kind of small. It's kind of hard to tell, but these ships, if you zoom in quite far, they're all there and good. And I'm actually getting pretty good frames. So let's make something. No, I don't want to do that. No, stop it. So there's 2 different kinds of things you can build. Logistic structures, which, as you can see right there, constructs factories, labs. That helps with research. And tactical, which helps with opening up new defense capabilities. So right now all we can really build is a beam defense platform. And you have to build on these yellow lines. And so far, these gray lines are the only way people can really get in from other planets. So
We
to
are
put them
exiles
here
no longer.
first is good. So our starship is now out. You gotta be careful with where you click. So there we go. So here we go. So this is the big ship. Which is good. So we can actually get squadrons. These are small things that stay with them. You can get 3 per. So bombers are better against larger ships like the big motherships or big, not frigates, but the more cruiser style. And fighters are really good against small range, so frigates and all the other ones. So we got that. So we got abilities to manage. We can currently get 1. So we can only your how do I describe that? Your capital ship. I'm just gonna call it capital ships, or we can call this one a carrier. So what you can get is some of these. So additional drones are deployed. Fury. And all these ones.
Construction finished.
So we're gonna go with this one first. Oh, we don't. I thought it said I have 1. Oh, I can't use that one yet. Okay, okay. It's grayed out. Weapon cooldown of all ships with energy-based weapons. So let's go with that one right away. So what we can do is go back to our builders. And what we want them to do is start to build some logistics. So there's factories, Temple of Hostility. So combat technology and empire technology. So let's go with the combat one first. I'm going to put these closer to the planet, so they're a little farther away. To keep your... It's better to keep all your ships closer to the front line, and most of your logistical stuff in the back line. So what we can do is get a research going. So there's all different kinds. So hostility would be basic offensive. Yeah, as you can see, security is defensive. Harmony would be certain planet ones. So assembly drones to build structures at a faster rate. So this would be stuff to help out with colonizing everything. Understanding, obviously. So understanding would be interacting with other races or other players. Fleet logistics. This one doesn't really mean much. This is just sort of a shows you kind of what's going on. So this increases command, and this would increase your supply, which is fine. Those automatically go up whenever you do so if we have one structure. So what we're going to do first, though, is get hangar defense. What that allows me to do, so as you can see here, we got criminal undergrounds. This is where we can hire pirates. And pirates you can send, say you have an enemy ship you've seen in a planet, and you see them. So this is currently the other people's relation.
Construction finished.
So we can increase this by sending them credits or sending them metal or anything else. We don't want to do that quite yet. So that one's currently constructing something, so this guy isn't. So what we need to do is, let's make this hangar defense. So hangars defense is the same kind of thing. These first few episodes are just going to be me talking about how to play this game. Should have went through the tutorial. Probably would have been quicker. More reading. So the same kind of way we can make squadrons. So let's make a few more squadrons. You can make them out of the hangars, which is much better. So we can make cruisers. We don't have any cruisers yet because we have not had the research done. What we can do is, let's see. Some of these are better to do. So we're going to go with, get a few of these guys stacked up. And what this currently means is to buy metal, it was going to take, and we can sell metal and crystal. So I can technically buy crystal and sell a bunch of stuff. So here we go. So we got some hangars. So what we're going to do is make a few fighters.
Strength and unity.
So you can still only get 3 squadrons. So these guys have an effective area of about that big. I wish it would show me the effective area. It might once they get built.
Strength and unity.
So let's see what we've got. So these are squadrons outside our ship.
Our vengeance is yours.
So let's move these guys
Our will
forward.
shall be done.
So these are all the attacking ships, I believe. And what you can do is you can shift click all these to get them all into the same sort of category. And we can bring them all here, and we're going to make these guys into a fleet.
We'll consider it.
And we're going to put our capital ship will always be the first one you click will always be the commander of the fleet, and it'll always follow theirs. So these are fighter squadrons, and they're already pinged onto this one. They never leave. These are defensive structures. This is...
What lies before us?
What does this one do? Oh, this is one I built. So let's get him over here. And all that. So what we can do, we're kind of building up a lot of resources. What we're going to make these guys do is to...
Construction finished.
have no slots. Ah! That's what I was forgetting to do. So, these don't really do anything, but when you click on here, we get some development or structures we can do. And you can also build stuff out of your home planet. So what we need to do is develop our planet. So what we need is tactical capacity, logistic capacity. So this means we can make more logistic places and more tactical ones. So we're going to put that into there. And we're going to wait. So up here, so this is the planet we have. And that doesn't mean anything. But this would be all those little dots next to it mean they're sort of descriptive of, say this would mean a dot, this would mean a dot. As you can see when I highlight it, so we got 3 fighter squadrons, and these are based out of that hangar actually. So these are our fighter squadrons. Really small. Oh, went right past it. And this is our beam defense and our frigate factory. And you can't move it, but we're going to keep it up there. So let's make another frigate. We have plenty of supply left. Let's make a few more of these. There we go. And what we can actually do, so there's the sun of the planet. We really don't want to go over there. But we also have this here. So.
Strength and unity.
So I think that just got done. So let's go with another logistics. And I wish
strength and unity.
Ship production at complete.
We answer the call.
Yeah, so this kind of shows us
strong. Is it time?
The stuff that we have done. So I think what now we can do is we can build some more stuff. I think we can build more logistics. Okay. So we don't need a factory. What we now need though is a new Temple of Hostility is what I want. It's Harmony, Hostility. Let's keep all these together. And this guy, what I want is a new Temple of Harmony right here. Let's get some more research going. So let's go with Hostility. So what this does is increases damage by 5%.
Planet development complete.
Increases the max shield by 5%. And these are new designs. Let's do Titan Foundry, do instruction of. Ooh. I like that. Let's go with that. So research is being done. So that is good. So they see little progress bars. So that's the build time. If I hit Alt, we can see all the progress bars. So while we wait for that, I don't really want to move out quite yet. So that's at 33%. Don't quite know what I want to see yet. But so yeah, so this is this game in a nutshell. Over time, like with Endless Space, I'll get better at it. I kind of know I've played a few little games just to get used to it. System of Solar Empire. I can't do colons. I guess we're with semicolon. Rebellion. LP1 just to save space. So let's save that right onto here. Okay, so that's gonna call it for this episode. In the next episode, hopefully we can move out a little bit. I haven't explained sort of the allegiance or exploration, but in time we will get to that.
Construction finished.
So we've finally finished construction. Yeah, that's gonna call it. So in the next episode, hopefully we do a little better, and I'll see you guys next time.